Right now, speaking of T-Boz, let's talk about T-Boz. So, y'all already know the other day, we already went in and let have on Chilli dumbass. So we don't need to give her no more straight. Well, she might get a couple of strays. Who knows what the hell's going to come out of my mouth as I have this conversation with y'all. But yeah, so so T-Boz has been letting it be known that she distancing herself from all the. I just wish this damn Instagram videos would stop freaking refreshing. It's so annoying. But um T-Boz is letting it be known that she has been distancing herself for a while from some of the things that um Chilli has been out here saying. And I do have audio. So we're gonna get to that in a second. But first, let's get to the story. If I was like, let me find the picture. Here she is. Okay, so Rosanna Chili Thomas, as y'all know, is one third of '90s R&B girl group TLC. Wasn't quite able to make the headway she may have hoped for when she released a video apologizing for her perceived support of MAGA. So T-Boz, as I know, has made it be known quite a few times over the years that she don't align with a lot of Donald Trump's policies, as her bandmate Chilli faces backlash tied to past political donations, according to a source close to the singer. Now, close friends of T-Boz are making it clear that she has always let her views be known, pointing to her long history of speaking out on issues that Trump has spoken against, including sexual health, HIV, the LGBTQ community, or Black Lives Matter. And remember, all the girls was doing is very sex positive back in the crazy sexy cool days. Or remember even the first album, Ooh on the TLC tip, you had them wearing condoms on their clothes and things of that nature. And then of course with Crazy Sexy Cool, they were very much pro sex and safe sex and the whole situation. And then of course we just had recently T-Boz did the prep commercial, which Chilli did not participate in because word on the street was she's not for prep and all this other stuff. But people need to realize PrEP is for everybody. It's not just a gay man's HIV is not a gay man's disease. Everybody can get it. Women, children, men, whether you gay, whether you're straight, everybody can get it. HIV don't discriminate like cancer. It doesn't. So people need to become educated on this. And that's why even though she gets on my root canal nerve and she can be problematic in a lot of stuff she said, shout out to Tamar Braxton for making it more of a mainstream thing for women to get on PrEP and want to take care of themselves. Whether she meant it in a shady way to throw a little dagger at whoever she was throwing a dagger at and was trying to do it in a judgmental way, the fact that she brought it to people's attention, I applaud her on that. And I love the fact that T-Boz, or I like to call about the government, Tion, was out here um being a positive person in regards of this and has always been consistent in regards of her support of safe sex and HIV awareness and that sort of thing. Because remember, they were out here doing that and they music before it was even a cool thing to do. And especially in like R&B, what black people you knew was out here being pro, condoms and sex and all that other stuff. I mean, yeah, you also had Salt and Pepper, which we're gonna get, which they already got problematic situations within themselves because they supposed to be going on this tour with TLC and In Vogue, which we're gonna talk about In Vogue as well. This whole tour is gonna be a mess. But so yeah, so now they said close friends of T-Boz is making it clear that she has always let her views be known. And they said, oh yeah, and then I also forgot to mention Black Lives Matter. So they also said T-Boz has been an advocate for the unheard voice, emphasizing that her public stance on social and political issues have been consistent over the years. And remember, the other day I told y'all she follows Byron Donalds, another tap dancing coon for the Republican Party. And she liked a comment because I got the screenshot, but it's on my website where it said real America's voice. It's funny how they always going around talking about how they the real America's voice. It's like you can't speak for every goddamn body. Shut the fuck up. So they went and said he said in big old caps, because apparently they all think they Kanye with all these goddamn cat writing. Said, I'll be damned if you tell one of my sons he gonna be a girl. And this is what Byron Dan. I hope all your kids come out to be faggots or trans, because y'all be running around here worrying about who gay and who this and who that, when probably you getting pegged. Because remember, every time something goes on with the RNC or Republicans and stuff in general, Grindr be blowing up. And I saw that Gavin Newsom flaky ass was running around here trying to make jokes about Grindr. I'm like, who still using Grindr? Grindr be trying to charge people $500 a month to use that tired ass app. So I don't even care about Grindr. I done deleted that from my life eons ago because Grindr is tired. There's so many other ways. Child, let me tell you, I get offers of sex more from people in my DMs in Instagram and Facebook. It's like fuck a Grinder. I get hit on more from there and other places than Grinder. Grinder is just it's fraudulent. That's what it is. And if y'all be wanting to run around here spending all that damn money on some foolishness, be my guest. Now, so yeah, he went and said that and she liked it, which goes to say that she has been making comments about like she's been very much anti-trans and all other stuff. Remember, she also went and said that liked the post, or I think was it liked or reposted, probably both, of a conspiracy theory regarding the fact that Michelle Obama is a man. Now y'all already know, like, bitch, you supposed to be black, last I checked. And you out here spreading misinformation about a black woman being trans when you know there's this thing within the black community about women, black women specifically, who have a lot of masculine features. And because of the way the gene pool is in regards to black women, and men want to sit up in here, or people want to come over here and say y'all are trans, the Michelle Obama, because you're tall or you have a muscular build or whatever the case is. Like, it could be Michelle Obama, it could be Venus and Serena Williams, any of the Omarosa, Wendy Williams, like it could be any of those type of girls where they get that because they have features that make them that kind of get, or just hilarious. Like when they have people, when y'all kind of have like this masculine energy to you, then all of a sudden y'all want to sit and say that they're transgender. Now you got this old, I don't know what identity race wise I am, bitch, getting on social media and saying stuff like this, and then doing a whole all lives matter. I'm like, bitch, are you black? Like last I checked, who are you? You like, and this is why I said this is what bothers me too, is the fact that you have this broad who your entire income comes from making music or black people buying your music, and then you pulling that stunt because white people aren't the ones that's going to a TLC show. It's people over 40, men and women and the gays going to a TLC concert, not white people from fucking Kansas. Those are not the ones up in here singing "What About Your Friends," bitch. So you need to learn what side of the aisle your bread is buttered. I don't give a fuck you spreading your legs for white dick. You need to realize who you are and who your audience is. And now you done fucked up the bag because you a dumbass bitch. And I blame Pebbles because quiet as it's kept, nobody wanted your ass in the group. Pebbles put your ass in the group. But then you pull the Faith, and I'm talking about Faith from, so what's it, Soul Food? Yeah, Soul Food. Faith fucked my husband. Yeah, she went and fucked Pebbles' husband. Now who the silly hoe? Chilli. According to the legendary T that spelled out about that years ago. So we all know that if Left Eye was alive today, she probably beat her ass. Because Left Eye did not like Chilli. I don't even think T-Boz liked that. I think T-Boz tolerated her. Because like, well, we part of the group. We here to get this bag. And I feel like once Left Eye died, y'all, TLC died because Left Eye was a focal point of the group. And it's great that y'all can still try to go on and do the thing together. But T-Young got way more bigger fish to fry. She got to worry about keeping her body from having those sickle cell flare-ups and less about Chilli out here being a hot-ass, tired-ass mess. And remember, they were one of the best-selling girl groups of all time because they had songs like No Scrubs and Waterfalls. And they're known for addressing social issues in their music and public appearances. So they've taken a political stance in a lot of those things. But we don't need to recap the whole thing about Chilli and MAGA. But I do want to play out this video where Left Eye, Jesus. T-Boz exposed Chilli in an old resurfaced clip where she basically, because Chilli was running, oh, I don't know, I accidentally the buttons be put together, and I was, now don't get me wrong, there was a time when I was on Instagram and they did kind of change it up, and I was like, fuck is this? I'm like, where's the button to like share or repost? And I'm playing around with the things and trying to figure out what the new buttons are on the phone. So that's what I was doing. But usually you ain't gonna see no MAGA stuff on my phone. Like, if you ever follow me and you follow my Instagram and you see the stories, there's always some stuff about, anti-Israel, pro-Palestine stuff, exposing Israel for a lot of the propaganda and stuff they've been doing. Like, a lot of the political stuff is on the right side of politics, not all this propaganda mess that's going on. So y'all know where I lean politically if you follow me on the social medias and things, on all the progressive stuff that I've been posting about, how New York is and Zoran and all the things he's been doing and getting things done in New York, with like filling up the potholes and going after these slumlords and all that other stuff that's going on with that. So when I be saying stuff, I'm on the right side of history. You got to be following a bunch of damn right-wing nutbags to be able to accidentally repost something about Michelle Obama and stuff about, MAGA-based stuff. Once you follow one thing and like it and repost, you're gonna get a barrage. You're gonna get flooded with a lot of that type of stuff. That's the way algorithms work. So, sis, the internet don't lie. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's AI and people can make up all kinds of shit. But sis, this was going on before AI became like this big thing that it is now. So you can't sit up in here and blame stuff. Just admit who you voted for, own it, and move on. Now you out here being exposed. And then I heard somebody else say, why we go harder on the women than we do men? Well, it depends on who you're talking to. Because I don't just go hard on women, I go hard on everybody. I'm an equal opportunity reader, offender. Go, get that bitch. Like, that's how I, when it comes to the stuff. I don't just be like, oh, I'm harder on women than that. I hate when y'all do that, because y'all always want to play like the victim. Women want equality. And then when we come at y'all over some shit, when y'all get caught with your hand in the cookie jar, then all of a sudden, oh, you're going at the women, or you're going at the black women. Oh, now you want to play the fucking victim. No, you can't have it both ways. You want to be equal to men, you're going to be treated but on the same level. You can't just sit up in here all of a sudden, like play that card because you're not getting your way, or because you got caught out there. So anyway, we got the clip here. Let's play the clip of what Tion had to say, and then we're gonna come back and talk. Please hold.
Yeah. You guys are about to nominate the biggest jackass in the history of politics. Straight up, period.
You're really going
This is an all hip hop exclusive.
My
group member voted for him.
Well, here's my thing
This is an
I've been telling you guys.
Did y'all hear that? She said, well, my group member voted for him. And you know what irritated me about that whole video? She threw that in there and y'all just talked over it like y'all didn't even hear it. Or maybe you didn't hear it because, a lot of times when you be doing these radio shows, whatever, I think people be so focused on trying to get what they got to say out that y'all not listening to what other people say and following up. I said, well, wait, what? I would have been like, wait, what? Like getting my Shea Kool-Aid back. What? Like, what you say? And like, what I said, my group member voted for him. And that was the last term. This man been president for about a year and a half already. Second term, year and a half, because a lot of y'all still act like this is first term, like he ain't been president before. And I hate the fact that our media don't remind people that, like, y'all act like this is first time at the rodeo. This is second term. So, bitch, you've been exposed, and it is what it is. Now, I do wonder what's going to happen with this tour, because I say at this point, throw the whole goddamn tour away, because you got Chilli out here exposed, and the people aren't feeling her right now, especially with the way this current regime is treating a lot of people, and a lot of Black women have been heavily affected in the workforce under this administration. Then you have dumbass Salt, her psychotic, uber religious nut job of an ass, jumping in the conversation defending Chilli when she should have just minded the goddamn business that paid her, kept the head down, and just start rehearsing, getting ready to get out there and start singing "What a Man and Shoot." And wow, 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 wow. That's what and pushing it real good. That's what you should have been focusing on, instead of jumping in a conversation that had nothing to do with you. So now there is a bullseye on your big back ass, which is gonna hurt. Well, I don't know if Spinderella has been asked to come back, because I ain't like. That was another thing. I ain't like the way y'all treated Spinderella either. And Now we got In Vogue with they mess. And we got that story coming up after this one. I'm gonna break it down because it's getting messy between them. At this point, throw this whole goddamn tour away. That's what I feel about it. Throw the tour away. Go take y'all money. Well, I don't know if them tickets is non-refundable, but use them tickets for something else. Who out here touring? That's of women of a certain age. Maybe go see Pussycat Dolls. You got Little Kim and Maya about to open that. That's women of a certain age. Demi Lovato, there's a certain demographic. Well, that's not black women. I really listen to Demi like that, even though she got them black girl pipes. Who else about the tour? Ariana Grande. But I don't know women of a certain age like Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande is for the younger girls and the millennials and things. I don't think the over 40 crowd is out here feeling her like. Can't think of who out. Oh, Screaming for Hudson about to go on tour with Josh Groban. That show's coming to the Garden. I mean, maybe y'all take that money and put it somewhere else because this tour, even though it would have been a great idea on paper till all this political stuff came out, it ain't gonna happen. So I say all this, or I just think it's been tainted because of the drama that has surfaced as of late. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story regarding what T-Boz basically said? I'm dissing myself from all this mess. Like I've always told you, I've been anti-Trump from the beginning, and I'm just gonna let my bandmate flounder out here by her damn self because she made the bed. Now her little skinny ass need to lie in it. To the point that Matthew Lawrence had to cancel a convention date. They said due to personal matter. I said the personal matter being your girlfriend out here being a dodo and being exposed. And I would be surprised if he voted for that man as well. Because birds of a feather, as I like to say. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.